Good morning from Scottsdale, Arizona. Game one of the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Showcase. Fox takes on LA Junior Kings. Teams have met once before this season. Fox with a 6-5 OT victory. Fox somewhat on the mend for this game. We'll have Leland Henning and Dylan Lakefield back. Starting in net, Chase Hanrahan. At D, Jack Langen and Andrew Krochok. At forward, Dylan Lakefield, Ryder Adams, Ryan Toysher. Chad, you're going to be you're right in the video if it goes down there. What? I said you guys are right in the video if it goes in the corner. Ryan wins it forward to Dylan. Dylan goes down LA with it. Chip through the middle, connects in behind Langen. Shot scores. Not the start Fox wanted there. Game 5. Face off, LA again. D with it. Through the middle, hits the rest gate, goes to Ryder. Ryder enters his zone, chips in on net. Goalie covers. Face off, tied up. LA with it now in the corner. He wraps it around. Adams tries to move it to Andrew. Andrew set up at the blue line. Puck in deep with Ryder. Ryder cycles it back for Dylan. Behind the net, Dylan with the hit. LA with the puck. Dylan harasses, turns him over to Ryder. Ryder walks in, tries to drag through, hits a skate, pops it up to Andrew. Andrew at the blue line. Cycles it down to Ryder. Ryder through the middle, hits a stick. Not out of his own. Langen holds it. Jack sends one side of the net. Big bounce over the net. LA gloves it down. Adams turns it away. Penny with the hit now. Puck with Ryan in the corner. Ryan has that taken off his stick. Adams ties this up. LA chips it out of his own. It's going to be an icing. Whistle. Rainey and Granville. Penny Ball Molyneux. Penny in to take the drop. Wins this to Easton. Drops it to Parker. Parker down for Kai. Kai drops it for Parker. Walks down low. Shot. Hits the shoulder. Goes up over the Jack steps. Misses this. Out of his zone. And on Kai and Parker. Shot. Chase glove save. We got one team right here. Parker's off. Granville's off. Here comes Langen and Krochok. Easton, Kai, Braxton still. Face off to the right of Chase. One by LA. Goes down. Easton with the puck. In his feet. Wraps it around. Penny gets Chase. He gets there first. Chips along for Andrew. Andrew has that hit his skate. Now he throws it in deep. Rings all the way around to Kai. Past him. Through the middle. And Taya gets a stick on this. Slows it down. And Taya cuts this off. LA with it. Jake tied up at the blue line. LA still with it. Tucked in deep. Hartz gives Chase. And Taya, Hart, Storington, Krochok, Langen. LA flips this through the middle. Andrew knocks this down. Pitches it in deep. Fox tags up. Hart's hard after it. LA rims this. Kale slows this down. Langen off the boards. Jack backhands one too far for Kale. Right in the middle for Antaya. On his stick, LA takes it away. Buck bounces off the boards to LA. Out of the zone. Pass to Andrew. Pass to Langen. Drop pass. Side wide of the net. Through the middle. Chase covers. Ryan's line with Costa and Fink. Takes off one to Coops. Off the boards. Kicked back in the zone by LA. Cycled in behind Costa. Picks him up behind the goal line. Side of the net loose. Adams with it. Off the stick to Ryan. Ryan pulls it ahead of Dylan. Ryan goes wide. Ryan, side of the net, one hand shot save. LA with it, rimmed around, near side. Adams gets chased. Moves, steps, holds this. Ryan throws it in for Ryder, doesn't connect. LA off the end boards, that's going to connect. Gets beat around, side of the net, shot, blocked in front. Puck pops free to LA, pitched in deep. In the corner now, LA with it. Cycle down low, still with it. Ryan with the hit. LA still has the puck. Coops in to help now. Ryan pokes his head to Ryder. Ryder takes a look, surveys, goes to Dylan. Dylan near side. He's got Fink with him. Dylan goes wide. Side of the net, shot, save. Dylan hard into the boards behind the net. Dylan fighting through some injury issues too. Good to see him out there. Parker with the puck at the blue line. Sends one through, just wide. Puck rims around to Fink. Backhands this for Kai. Gloves it down. We're going to get a hand pass. Ball in to take the draw with Penny, Kai, Delaney, Henning. Lenny's first action in a little over a month. To the middle, that doesn't connect. That should be an icing, and it is. And it's Christmas break, New Year's break didn't come at a better time for Fox. Get to this weekend, healthy, knock on wood. Give the boys some time to recover. Takes off one to Kai. Softly over, poke past Lenny. Parker picks him up one-on-one, goes wide. Chase with the save. Hart's, Gay, Thornton over the bench now. Henning and Delaney stay. Hart's going to take the draw. Loses it. LA with it. In the corner. Shot. Chase fights this off. It's up in the air. Still loose. In the corner now. Hart's with the hit. Puck rims around near the far side. Henning picks him up. Cycled in. Hart's picks him up. Drop. Through the middle. Hart's misses this. Kale races over for it. Chips it. Out of the zone. Hart's gives chase. Turns away. Hits Kale. Comes to Parker. Parker to Henning. To Kale. Kale throws this in deep. Gay gives chase. LA with it. Kale seals the boards. Chips it down to Liam. Liam turned over. LA with it. Kale with the hit. Frees this up. Comes to Langen. Langen to Kale. Kale chips this in deep. LA behind the net. Picked off by Dylan. Dylan to Ryan. Ryan fans on this. Dylan gets drugged down with Fox. Is going to go to the power play here. To Ryan. Shot. Paddle save. Puck comes to LA. They touch it. Fox to the power play. Pusher, Lightfield, Duraney, Adams, Crochet. Face off, one to LA. They rim it up to Parker. Yeah, gets past him. Parker harasses, turns him away. Behind the net for Crochet. Ramsey throws the brakes on, takes a look. Pops out near side. Up to Parker. Parker, red line, rips to the middle, hits Dylan. That's going to go into the LA bench. 17-minute periods, 2-minute penalties. There will be an ice cut halfway through the second. 11:21 remaining here, first period. Face-off comes to Andrew, skips over his stick, picks it up. 1:30 left in the power play for Fox. Kochok with it, sets up behind the net. Fakes it to Ryan, comes out with it, up to Parker. Rolling puck, Parker through the middle. Ryan tries to poke it ahead and does. Kept in by Parker. He spins out, takes a look over to Andrew. Andrew with it. Next down low. Centers one. Parker pats this out of the air. Save. Andrew's pass got deflected up into the air, going backside for Parker. Parker baseball swing. Puts the puck on net. Goalie with the save. St. 1:12 left on the power play. It's off. One to the boards. Ryan picks it up to Andrew. Andrew drops to Ryan. At the dot. Middle. Oh, through Ryder's feet. Delaney steps. Slows this down. Moves it down for Ryan. He gloves it down to himself. Points with it. Through a lot of contact. Top of the circle. Ryan drops for Adams. Tries to go back door. That's taken away. Comes back to to Ryan rather. That's out of the zone. Now Parker with it. 45 seconds left on the power play. Drops it for Andrew. Andrew enters the zone. Shoots. Glove save. 39 seconds left on the power play now. Kai, Easton, Braxton, Jack Fink, Jack Langen. Penny, Andrew takes the draw. Eyes this up. LA takes it. Fink seals him up. Puck pop free to Easton. Rims it down low. Taken by LA. They move it along. High steps. Gets there. LA seals the boards though and throws this down the ice. Chase will pick it up behind his net. Pops it off the wall for Langen. Langen sets up. 20 seconds left. Kai takes this, overskates it. Jack picks it up beside Chase. Hits off Kai's stick. Sent back in deep. Chase with it. 10 seconds left now. Langen just heads up ice. Jack opens his hips, throws it back to Ball. Ball picks this up in this D zone. Ball around the contact, near side. Gets a pick from Jack. Ball enters. Rips off his stick, gets it back. Ball circles the net. Stops behind the net. Fink steps. Gets enough of this to Kai. Kai throws the brakes on, takes a look. Kai still with it. Drags around. Back to him. Kai shot through the crease. How does he call it from back there? Fox to the PK here. Molyneux with the penalty. Hartz and Adams, Coops. And I can't tell who that other, Parker. Clean win by LA. LA with it. Coops steals the body. LA, D to D. Adams out, not going to get there. Rim behind him. Parker picks him up, Coops in to help. Puck behind the goal line still. LA shot, hits the side of the net. Coops, that's out of the zone. LA picks this up. Parks forcing the drop pass. Adams slides in. LA gets there. Exits out of the zone. Minute 20 left on the power play. Andrew throws one. That gets out. D to D. Parks changes. Penny's on. Puck pops free. Parker throws this out of the zone. Adams changes. Kale's on. Penny slides in. Forces the drop. Kale's in now. Forces them wide. Penny with it. Kale with the hit. Puck turns over with Andrew. Langen throws this out of the zone. Splits the D. That's going to go on net. Goalie's going to play it. Penny in. Sends him around. Kale slides in now. Forces a drop pass. Penny picks him up. Thrown in. Bouncing puck. Chase. Covers. 27 seconds left on the power play. It's like Lightfield and Teuscher with Fink and Coops. Coops wins this. Has his stick tied up. Gets it out of the zone, though. Hits Dylan. Pops to Ryan. Ryan splits the D. Turned over. Dylan picks him up, though. Puck pops free to Jack Fink. He throws this in. 10 seconds left on the power play. LA picks it up behind the net. Ryan slides in. Circles out. Dylan circles in. 3, 2, and 1. Kai is out of the box. Splits the D. Dylan picks this up. Dylan through the middle. He's got Kai up ahead. Kai in one-on-one. Throws the brakes on. He's got Ryan. Doesn't see him. Turns it over. Teuscher takes a hit. Fink hits off a stick. Pops out of the zone to Antea. Antea harassed. Jake behind the net. Still has the puck. Has his stick tied up. Puck comes through to Fink. Backhands it along to Parker. Parker, side of the net. Through the middle of the ball. Ball around one. Enters his zone. He's got Antea. Ball goes wide. Shot. Save. Covered. Granville and Delaney. Adams and Taya Ball. Now Day and Penny come out. I'm thinking Ball stays. Looks like Liam's rolling through the lines. Looks like with Lenny still trying to get back to full strength, Jack Granville is staying at D for at least this game. So we got 7D, 10 forwards. Ball tries to make the hit. Puck comes behind the crease to Chase. Chase wins it around for Day. He's not going to get it out. Now he does. Skates it out. He's got Braxton with him and Parker. Day passes to Braxton. Puck comes back to Liam. Liam shot. Scores! Liam Day with the first of the game. Goalie stopped 90% of it, hit his glove and went in. Thornton, Hartz, and Taya, Henning, Krochuk. Andrew with it, goes through the middle of the Kale. Hits off Kale's stick. Backhands one behind the net for Lenny. LA gets their first centering pass, taken by Andrew. Along the boards, Hart skates into this. Hartz to Kale. Kale in deep. Rims all the way around. Andrew steps down for it. Hart switches with him. Puck pops free. Mason throws this in. Andrew tags up. And Taya and Thornton in on the forecheck. Through the middle, LA connects. Henning pokes this free. And with Ryan and Andrew shot, Chase glove save. Ryan wins this draw, but right to LA. They pick it out. Backhander Chase shuts the door. Loose. That's in. Hi, Braxton Easton out now. Face off one. Coops moves right up to the D. Shot right into the Fox logo on Chase. Chase is another one dealing with some injury issues. Took a puck off the thumb at practice on Tuesday. It is black, blue, and nail looks like it's about to fall off, but he was not missing this game. This is his former team. Hasn't had a chance to play him yet this year. Ball, pitches this one off to Penny. Penny with a little bit of time. Picks it up, takes the hit. Puck turned over. Penny gets it back though. Throws this out of the zone, skates it ahead the ball. That's offside. Ryan's line out. Crochalk and Langen. LA with it. Moves it up. Chips past Andrew. On net. Chase. Plays this side of net for Langen. Langen cycles it for Ryan. He misses it. In the middle, LA fans on it. Gets it right back though. Poked away by Ryan. Ryan exits with Dylan 2-on-2. Andrew trails. Ryan centers one. Dylan doesn't get enough of this. Langen on it now. Jack cycles it down low. Turnover. Ryan. Shot wide. Dylan with it. Puck behind the goal line with LA. Chips past Ryder. Comes to Andrew. Andrew sends this in deep. Dylan tags up. In after it. It's chipped past him. Langen picks it up at the blue line. Slides one over to Andrew. Andrew enters with Ryder and Ryan trailing. Drops to Ryan. Tries to poke around. Turned over. Gets back. And Taya with it. Jake over to Jack Langen. Jack over to Ryan. Ryan up ice. Enters with Taya. Ryan tries to slide one through. Can't. LA through the middle. Ryder gets a skate on this. Throws this in deep. Taya gives chase. Hartson and Thornton over the boards now. LA with it. Chips through the middle. Granville gets a stick on this. Puck up in the air. Out of play. Taya off day on. Joins Duraney and Granville, Thornton, and Hartz. Face off clean win by Fox. Parker with it. Parker takes a look. Slides one over to Granville. Granville through the middle of the day. Day on his back end. Enters with Hartz. Backhands this in deep. Takes a hit. LA. Puck pokes free to Hartz. Hartz taken down from behind. LA exits with it. Granville stands him up. Day with the puck. Over to Duraney. Duraney with some space through the middle. Hartz turns over. Parker on it. Parker enters the zone. Kale switches with him. Parker has that taken away. Thrown in on Chase. Blockers this. Covers. Fox trails 2-1. 2:59 left first period. Liam Days the goal scorer. Ball loses his draw right to LA. Shot never makes it through. Coop slides this up. Ty with the reverse hit. LA with the puck still. Sent down low. Chase rims this hard around for Penny. Penny gets the stick lift, gets the puck, slides it up to the point, shot back in by LA. Coops races over. LA beats him there, but Coops on his second effort gets it out of the zone. Kai on the forecheck through the middle. That's tipped in deep. Chase out to play it. Rims it around for Braxton. Braxton off the boards. Slides this up out of his own. LA throws it right back in. Chase with it again. Coops picks it up in the trapezoid. Fans on it. Turned over to LA. Shot. Blocked by, I think, Costa. Ball taken down. Penny with the puck. Braxton to Fink. Fink skates this out. Chips it ahead to Kai. LA with the hit. LA with the puck. In deep. The rolling puck. Andrew picks this up. 2 minutes left first period. Andrew to Ryan. Ryan enters. Knocked off his stick. To Andrew around one. He's got Ryder through the middle. He pulls it out of his own though. Andrew slips in deep. Fox tags up. Dylan on the forecheck. LA with it behind the net now. Off of the stick to Andrew. In deep. Fox tags up. Adams picks up the forecheck. LA chips around Dylan. Gets it back to the middle. Hits Ryder's stick. Comes right to LA though. Drops it in. Top three. Langen gets a piece of it. LA still with a shot. Chase. Big save. Puck in the corner. Pops free to Adams. He comes down forward. Doesn't get there. Ryan with a hit. Puck loose in the middle. Tries to drag her on Andrew. He pokes it into the wall. LA up top. Just pitched in deep. Long shift here for Fox. Ryan with the reverse hit. LA with the puck. Langen gets a piece of this. Adams takes it out of his own. Ryder with Langen. Ryder chips in deep and gives chase. Puck's on net. Whistle. And Taya Hart, Thornton, Henning, Duraney. Face off one in the corner. LA up to the point. Parker with it. He gets stood up. LA takes this puck. Throws through the middle. And one-on-one on Lenny. Gets around Lenny. Chase can't make the save. Oh, Fox down 3-1 now. Coops, oh man, almost turned over through the middle. He bailed out. Kai enters the zone with ball and day. Kai goes wide. Backhands one. Stick tied up. Coops thought about jumping. Bails out. Kai on the back check. Evens up numbers. Takes this away. Kai ran up this puck. Comes to Liam. Shoots again. Scores again. Face off. Ryan ahead to Dylan. Adams tried to slide one to Ryan. Out of the zone. That'll do it for the first. You got to throw it high.
Cody.
Yes.
So my name's Carrie.
Hi.
Ryder Adams is my
Oh,
nephew.
okay,
So his
yeah.
mom and I are sisters. We
Yeah.
watch you all the time from Arizona.
Oh,
on your
nice.
channel.
Okay.
So we love it. Good
Oh,
job.
thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they live like 30 minutes from here. She's the one. She's the AG for yeah. Start of the second here. Fox trails 3-2. Liam Day has scored both the goals first period. Starter third. Day, Hart Storrington, Deraney, Granville. Face off. Day with it. Day gets this back, throws it in deep. Hart's gives chase. Liam looking for the hat trick. Puck rims around. Tucked in behind Hart's now far corner. Through the middle. Gets by Granville. Another breakaway. Chase with the save. Side of the net loose. Pops free. Deraney gets a skate on this. Still loose. Pops free to Kale. Kale takes a look. High up the glass. Not out though. Puck's in deep on Granville's stick. Chips it ahead to Kale. Kale with it. Red line deep. Thrown through the middle. Turned over in the zone. Fox tags up. And he gets a stick on this. Puck pop free to Kai. Kai throws this in deep. Ball behind the goal line. Centers one. Misses both Penny and Kai. Chips out of the zone. Glove down by LA. In on Andrew. Sends him wide. Turned over the ball. Goes right back to him though. Shot hits the post. Up into the air. Out of play. Adam Toysher, Lightfield, Krochov, Langen. Up with LA through the middle, right to Dillon. Soft chip off the boards. Ryder's not going to get there. LA hits Ryder. Stick though. Ryder with it. Then there's one to Dillon that hits a stick. Goes out of the zone to Andrew. Andrew picks this up. Slides it in front of Chase. Over to Jack. Langen with it. Through the middle to Andrew. Andrew behind Ryan to Ryder. Ryder enters. Dillon. Far side doesn't get a stick on it. Tied up along the far boards. Ryan and Dillon. Dillon kicks this free. Ryan turned over. LA with it. Near side. Chips through the middle. Dillon. Excuse me, slows it down. Skips over an LA stick right to Andrew. Andrew, red line, blue line. Ridden off this puck. LA with it. Exits in on Hartz and Langen. Shot, chase, saved, loose. Scores. Hartz's line with Pink and Coops. Coops on, or Pink on it rather. Backhands one. Picked off right in the middle. Slides one over. Shot, chase, saves. Puck down low. Hartz with the hit. Puck comes to Kale. Kale chips ahead, not out. Pink picks him up behind the net, side of the net now. Coops with the hit. Puck pops free. LA up to the point. Still with it. Chip down deep. Slides it through the middle. Hits the skate. Comes to Hart. Hook side of the net. Chase with the cover. Ah. Ball flying out. Delaney with the puck. Flips this. Penny lets this bounce. LA gloves it down. Thrown in. Hits Granville. LA picks it up. Shot wide side of the net. Chase shuts the door. Delaney fans on this. Now goes around to the point. Shot through. Chase with the save. Loose side of the net. Still loose side of the net. Parker's going to go for a rough here. Fox back to the PK. Adams and Teuscher, Krochoff and Langen. It's off tied up. LA takes this. Moved up to the point. Rim down off the boards. Langen gets Chase. Andrew fans on this. Jack gets this out of the zone. Adams swings low. Circles out. Ryan circles in. LA moves this in the zone. With the puck in the corner. Puck comes to Ryan. Pokes off his stick. LA with it. Up to the point. Win time now. D to D. Back up top. Shot around Ryan. Chase saves. Loose. Chase gets back. Makes the save. Covered. Penny and Hart join Coops and Sink. 1:12 left on the PK. Face off along the boards. Penny out for it. D to D. Skips over a stick. Hart skips Chase. He's not going to get there. Fink steps up. Gets this out of the zone. LA near side now. Hits Hart's. Hart's enters the zone. Throws the brakes on. Takes a look. Tries to slide it in deep. Ties it up. Keeps it down low. Penny steps. That's poked around him. LA turned over. And has to regroup. Hart's to the bench. Kai out. Fink stands him up. Puck in deep on Coops. That's up in the air. Penny tries to force it deep and does. Puck pop free to Chase. Plays it around to Coops. Coops rims this. It's out of the zone. Ball out now. Ball pokes this away, turns him over, drops it to Kai. Kai throws one, it hits a body. Out of the zone. Fox back to full strength. Fox with three defensemen out there now. Side of the net, Chase shuts the door. Puck comes to Kai. Kai throws this ahead, turned over. Shot, Chase saves behind the net. LA with it. Centered, doesn't connect. Move down low. Centered, up to the point. Shot blocked. Found by Kai. Kai skates this out. Red line. Throws this in on net. Goalie plays it along. Granville had a beat on it, couldn't pick it off. Chase behind the net, backhands this one along. Granville cycles it for Adams to Ryan. Ryan in around, shot, toe save. For Andrew, shot is saved. Puck off free, Dylan through the crease. Fink thought about stepping, LA ices this down. Langen and Krochop, Ryan, Ryder, Dylan. 10:39 left, second period. Takes off one to Dylan. Tries to slide it up. LA gets there first. LA exits with it, poked away by Langen. Dylan stood up, puck in deep though. Through the middle, Dylan can't get there. Gets by Langen. Andrew pokes this away. LA centers one, poked away by Ryan. Dylan with it. He's got Andrew far side. Skips over his stick, no icing. LA rims this around. Off the boards, Jack gets a piece of this to Dylan. Dylan turns with it. Straight up the middle. Dylan goes wide. Goes the break side. Far side, he was looking for Coops off the bench. Turned over. Coops has got to get back. Coaster with a stick lift. Chase with the save. Puck to Langen. Langen throws this to nobody. Through the middle. That doesn't connect. Ryan exits with it now. Ryan in through the middle. Poked off his stick into the corner. Ryan centers one looking for Day. Not there. LA with it. In deep on Parker. Parker with the hit. And the puck. Day. Hearts. Taps this in deep. Day gets chased. Puck in the corner. Hoops thought about stepping. Bails out. LA chips around him. Parker loads this down. Rims it hard around. For Teo. Clemente! Poked away by Teo and Hartz. Hartz with the hit. Puck pops free to Duraney. Parker skates this. Up through the middle. Backhands one in deep. Penny hard after it. Gets a stick on this. LA with the puck. Turned over. Braxton's got Easton. Fans on it. Yeah, Fox will get a power play here. So we'll probably do the ice cut now, and then Fox will start the period, the second half on a power play. All right, back to the start of the second half here. Fox on a 2-minute power play. Lightfield, Adams, Koisher, Crochall, Duraney. Fox trails 4-2. Liam Dang, your lone goal scorer. Puck tied up. Adams, Koisher, and Dillon all in there. Puck rims up to Parker. He holds the line, turns with it, moves it to Andrew. Andrew drops to Ryan. Ryan through the middle. LA player without a stick. Backdoor. That's tipped away by LA. Comes. Oh, good keep by Parker. Back answer to Ryan. LA player gets the stick back. Ryan through the middle. Andrew at the dot. Shot scored. Called it. I just told Andy about a minute ago. Man, I'm sure your kid would love this score right here. Fox with the power play goal. Now trails 4-3. Ryan's line stays out. Coops and Fink join them. 7:47 left. Second period. Puck one in deep. Off the end boards. Chase plays it. Worms it around. Fink doesn't get there. Centers through the middle. Nobody home. Adams tries to chip out. Hits a body. Adams flips this out. Dylan gloves it down. Excuse me. Dylan turned over. LA throws this through the middle. Takes a bounce off the boards. It's going to be icing. Takes off, ball, wins it. Centers one, Penny with a shot. Ball with a backhander, Ty with a shot. Save. Penny in to take the draw. Takes off, tied up. Still tied up. LA skates into it. Looks far side, turned over to Kai. Kai keeps this in. Oh, Fox is going to go back to the power play here. High sticking on LA. What's up? Yeah. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Andrew, Parker. Takes off clean window, Parker. Slides it back to Ryan. Ryan, down low, hits a stick. Goes near side now, skips over Andrew's stick, he gets it back. Andrew settles it, takes a look, skates to the middle, moves it to Parker near side. Duraney at the dot, drops it to Ryan. Ryan skates down to the goal line. Centers one through the crease. Puck comes to Parker. His shot's blocked by Andrew. Andrew gets it, skates it around at the hash mark to Parker. To Ryan off his skate. Ryan's shot is blocked. Right back to him. Slides it to Parker. Parker down low. Ryder. Got Andrew backdoor. Good stick by the defenseman. Pulls this out of harm's way. Throws it in deep. LA will be the first one there. In behind Ryan. Picks it up on the goal line. Ryan skates through the hands. Parker to the puck. Pops it free to the middle. LA with it. Pitched in deep. Chase plays this behind his net. 1:05 left on the power play. Parker with it. Moves it near side to Langen. Langen goes far side to Ryan, right in front of the Fox fence. Ryan skates it in to Ryder. Ryder drops to Ryan. Ryan tries to go to Langen. Comes to Ryder. Throws it up the boards. Fink can't keep it in. Fox will get a change here. 45 seconds on the power play now. Langen drops, picked off, ball overskates this. Penny in now. LA turned over, ball drags around. He's got Fink with him and Penny. Fink goes wide, up in the corner, slides it up to nobody. But the rim's all the way out. Chase way out to play it. Picks this up, settles it. Thought about going to Langen, drops the car. 15 seconds left down the power play. Kai leaves it for Jack. Langen, it's in his feet. LA with it. Pop to the middle, ball takes this. That will pretty much do it for the power play. Turned over. Centers one. Full strength now for LA. Kai with it. Skates out. Kai through the middle. Enters. Goes wide. Around the goal line. He's got hard stuff to Langen though. Jack shoots. Oh, man. Off LA. Hart's line out with Granville and Delaney. Poked by Delaney. Puck down low. Hart's with the hit. Side of the net. Parker picks this up. Gets poked in the corner by LA. Granville with the hit. Puck tied up. Goes behind the goal line now. Parker picks this up. Parker through the middle. It doesn't connect. LA takes this, throws it in deep. Chase plays it along. Jack Granville skates into it behind the net. Sets up shot. Takes a look. Goes to Atea off his stick. Parker with the hit. Parker with the puck. Parker still with the puck. Skates it up to Liam. Liam throws this in deep. Fox gets a change. Throws it in past Ryan on Chase. Covers. Ryan thinks. Gets this out. Gets it to Dylan. Dylan in around the D. Dylan gets it. His shot is partially blocked. Pops free to Ryan in the slot. Goes through his feet to himself. Sends a shot. Just misses backside. Fink keeps this in. Turned over now. LA. Fink throws this. Kitty corner. Near side. Dylan in on the forecheck. Puck ball. Skips Ryder's stick all the way out of the zone. It's going to be on Chase. Plays this behind the net for Jack. Fink with it. Turned over. LA hits Ryan's skate. Comes right back to him. Fink with the body. Ryan drug down. Puck up to the point. Shot blocked by Dylan. Dylan escaped. He's got Adams with him. Dylan goes wide. Dylan drug down. Fox will go back to the power play. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Parker, Andrew. 2:57 left. Second period. Face off one. Ryder moves this up to Parker. Parker at the blue line. Walks to the middle, moves it to Andrew. Andrew over to Ryan. Ryan at the center over to Parker. One timer wide. That's going to clear all the way out of the zone. Chase in the corner. Picks this up. Moves it to Andrew. Andrew skates this up to Parker. Parker, red line, front of the Fox bench, blue line. Enters his zone, rims it around for Ryan. Ryan picks this up, backhands it along. LA takes it. Stuffed in the corner. Dylan pops this free. Has that taken? Geometry's right to Parker, though. Parker down low, picked off. LA with numbers, 3-on-2. Enters behind Andrew, sent wide. Shot, Chase, big save. Poke free by Dylan. Dylan's got Ryder, 2-on-1. Dylan picks this up, enters. Glad one that got deflected by LA. Ryan overskates this. LA with numbers now, 2-on-1. Parker with the poke check, frees this up. Puck hits the body, LA still with it. Fox needs a change here. Ball and Kai out for Dylan and Ryan. Puck flipped in deep. Chase gets a stick on this, slows it down. Off the boards to Andrew. Andrew backhands one through the middle of the Kai. Kai's got Braxton and Easton with him. Kai goes wide. Centers one, save. Penny at the doorstep. Couldn't elevate. Puck ripped all the way down to Chase. Side of the net. Chase plays this. Leaves it for Jack. 15 seconds left on the power play. Kai skates over this. Langen with it. Moves it to Kai. Skips over his stick. Kai skates into it. Hooked away from him. Easton with time now. Chase lets him know it's almost over. Fink with it. Sends a shot. Save. Loose. Penny. Side of the net. He's got Kai. Can't get him one. Even strength now. Cycles it down for Kai. Kai has that poked away. Thrown off the boards to Langen. Langen's got Fink through the middle to Kai. Kai cuts right up the middle. Poked away from him. LA on it. Chipped around Fink. Bobbles it though. Fink gets back. Ball with the puck to Langen. Langen turned over in the middle. Fink gets a stick and a skate on this. Throws it off the glass out of the zone. Braxton tries to swipe with a head camp. Puck thrown in deep. Icing. "17 seconds left. Second period. And Taya, Thornton, Harts, Granville, Coops. Face off one along to the wall. Kale. So Granville shot goes wide. LA pulls this out, poked away. And Taya enters the zone. Gets stood up. Hart's on it. Got Kale in the middle. Centers one. Kale doesn't get a stick on it. Through the middle that hits in Taya. Start of the third period here. Harts and Taya, Thornton, Granville, Delaney. LA with it. Exits out of the zone. Through the middle. Shot is blocked by Granville. Comes right back to LA. Shot goes wide. LA and Taya with the hit. Pops down in the corner. Granville picks him up. LA slides it along. Granville ties him up. Parker with it. Gets help from Jack. Up top, free side of the net. Chase covers. Ryan's line with Costa and Fink. Ryan wins this in the corner. Jack Fink rims it around. Dylan's going to have to get on his horse. He's not going to get there. Gets a stick on this, though. Pops to Ryan, turned over. Puck pops free to Ryder. He stands on the backhand. LA throws this in on net. Chase, leg save. Over to Coops, to Ryan. Oh, boy. Puck hits Costa in the skate. Gets it back. Moves it for Adams. Adams tries to slip it past the D. Can't. Coops takes a hit. Has the puck. Gets it off Ryder's shins. Top three, Ryan, blue line, deep. Fink, rims for Dylan. Dylan takes a hit and gets it to Ryan. Ryan around the D. He's got Ryder with him. Ryan enters. Shot is blocked. Comes to Dylan. Backhands one. That is cut off to Andrew. Andrew can't get that deep. Past him. Icing. Woo. The call by Chase there. He almost touched it. 15:35 left. Third period. Wall, Penny, Day, Prochalk, Langen. Face off one LA. Ball doesn't get there. Puck pops out. Langen over for it. Sent in deep behind him. Chase cuts this offside of the net. Turnover behind the net. Shuts the door. Seals the post. Covered. Ball in to take this draw. LA wins. Shot goes wide. Penny races over. Seals up the board. Pucks on his stick. Takes a look through the middle. Skates it out. Penny gets the red line. Tries to duck under the hit. Turns over. Ball gets it though. On Andrew's stick. Through the middle. Picked off. Offsides. Face off won by LA. Up in the corner. It should have been a penalty. He put the puck in the net after the whistle, way after the whistle. Parker steps up, makes a hit. Granville doesn't get there. Shot. Chase with the save. LA side of the net. Chase big save. Puck loose. Granville throws this out of the arm's way. Penny changes. Puck on Chase. He has to play it. Rips it through the middle. He's got Day. Day gets stood up. Puck comes to Hartz. Turned over to LA. Ships through the middle. Parker pokes this free. Poked along. Dale picks it up. Over to Fink. Fink up ice. Red line. Blue line. In. Puck side of the net behind the net. Dale gives chase. Overskates this. Hartz gets a stick on it. Costa stay in the zone. Puck all the way down. Far corner up. Fink rims this around. Nobody helps. Gets by Costa. Shot over the net. Andrew with the puck behind the net. Andrew moves it up to Ryan. Ryan skates it in, goes wide, goes to break time. Ryan still with it. Shot. Hits the paddle loose side of the net. Dylan gets a swipe at it. Ryan behind the net with it. Side of the net. Ryan still with it. Langen on it. Slides it up top for Adams. Adams walks the blue line over to Andrew. Backdoor Jack. Shot. Doesn't get all of it. Offsetting penalties here on Dylan and our LA player. Cross checks for both. So first whistle after about 10:50, Dylan will be able to come out. LA exits with it. Our side pass doesn't connect. Granville throws it up the boards and Kai's feet. LA with it. Through the middle. Parker steps up. Oh, Fox for the PK now. Coaster with the hit. Stinks. Races after it. Not going to get there. But top three. Coaster to Ryan. He's got Ryder with him. 2-on-1. Ryan walks in. Gotta get a shot. LA with it. I'm the net now. Sits out, near side. Deep. Puck rimmed around, out of his own. LA chips this in on Chase. Fans on it. Gets back though. Andrew cycles this along. LA down low, behind the goal line. Centers one. Andrew's feet. Chase covers. Oh, it's still loose. That's in the back of the net. That'll do it for Chase. Mason takes the net. LA with it behind the net. Chips around. Exits. Chips past Andrew. Mason out to play it. Sends it up the boards. Andrew on it. It's on near side. Chips to the middle of Langen. Langen enters the zone. Still with it. Sent in deep. LA with it now. Chips to the middle. Andrew with it. Tosses one over to Jack. Langen turned over. Andrew has to bail on the chains. 2-on-1. Penny evens up numbers. Mason with the save. Dylan out of the box. LA wins this off that line. Parker gets Grace. Doesn't get there. Puck rimmed along. LA with it. Down low. Centered one. Ball takes this away. Chips along. LA out of the zone. Backhands in deep. Ball with it. Easton drops it for Parker. Side of that. Parker off the boards. Penny goes back with it. Slides one over to Ball. Ryan, Ryder, Kale, Costa, Fink. Puck tied up. Ryan with it. Up to Costa. In deep. Cycle along. Through the middle. Puck in deep. Kale. Box back to the PK here. Fink for the hold. That was over the net. Andrew backhands us out of the zone. Away with it. Drops. Enters the zone. Mason with it behind the net. He leaves it for Langen. Rims it around. LA can't cut this off. Braxton skates into it. Braxton enters the zone. Knocked off the puck. LA enters the zone. Hoops puts him in the boards. Post up to the point. LA with it. Down low. Side of the net. Mason pokes this away. Parker gets there. Chips behind Adam. Shot. Mason goes in. Parker rims this around. All the way out of the zone. Dylan gets there first. He's got Ryan in the middle. Can't get it to him. Slides it to Parker instead. Shot. Save. Top three. Granville comes down for it. Gets the skate on it. Fox back to even strength. Parker enters. Dylan. Back to enter. Wide. Up comes to Liam. Moves it to Ryan. Ryan to Liam. Shot. Save. Loose. LA exits with it. That's Parker with it now. Can't settle it. Now he does. Marini enters the zone. Delays. Still with it. Goes wide. Sends one all the way around for Langen. Langen backhands this deep. Jay through the middle. Dylan blocks. Dylan rather lets this go through his legs. Now up to Parker. Parker sends one through. Loose. God. Well, there goes a power play. Fucking A. Well, Fox had a power play coming, and then Easton retaliated, so now both go to the box. Wait, 5-on-5. Andrew over to Langen. Langen down low. LA with it. Hart's out there with Penny and Molyneux. Kicked along. Langen picks this up. Side of the net goes behind the net. Moves it to Andrew. Good stick by Hart. Pulls that out of harm's way. Kai enters the zone. Drops one down. Mason's tied up. Out from Penny. Puck up top to Langen. Langen walks the blue line. Sends one through wide. Off the glass. Jack gets a stick on this. Slows it down. Cycles it for Andrew. Andrew enters for Kai. Sides one ahead. Kai walks in. Oh, that's awful. Jesus. So it's going to be a 10 on Kai. So Lenny comes over to serve the penalty. Ryan picks this up, turned over. Fox on the PK again. Chips around Andrew. Coach still rims this up to the D. Mason, leg save, into the corner. Puck pops free behind the net to Dylan. Dylan into the LA bench. Oh. LA wins another draw. D to D. Over the net. Out of the zone. Around Penny. In on Granville. Gets around Granville. Parker cuts him off. Puck pops free. LA at the line, blue line with it. Fans on it. Braxton gets us out of the zone. LA drops the D to D. 55 seconds left in the penalty to Kai. And then Lenny will come out. Granville pokes it right to LA with the save is Mason. Thrown out of the zone. Icing. Ball's out of the box. Face off one, LA. Gale cycles down. Puck's chipped around him. Ryder over. Gets chipped past Coastal. Fink down low. The body on it. LA through the middle. Kale gets a stick on this. Chips it out of his zone. Kale with the hit. Ties this up. Through the middle. Connects. Kale sends him wide. Hooks this away. Walk in the corner. Even strength now. Kale blocks this out of the zone. Gets chased. It goes against a change now. And Taya out on the forecheck. But cut off by Adams. Keeps it in. Oh, Jake stood up. Puck chipped all the way down. Icing's waved off. Andrew cycles it. Hits a skate. Comes right back to him. Andrew with it. To Taya off his backhand. He gets it back. Goes wide on his backhand. Goal line. Centers one. Day looking for the three. Tipped wide. LA with it. Langen gets a stick on this. Off Fink's face on the bench. Whistle. Penny, Hart, Storington, Langen, Croto. Up comes the Kale. He moves it to Langen. Chipped out of the zone. Send it deep. Kale stops this. Puck to Langen, pokes past him. Andrew picks it up. Andrew behind Mason. Puts the brakes on. Takes a look. To Langen. Jack off the boards to Kale. Kale moves us along to Hartz. Hartz chips through the middle. Cuts to Kale. Pokes it free. Hits him in the body. Kale kicks this in deep. LA with it. Kale on the forecheck. Connects through the middle. Poked away by Hartz. Hartz to Langen. Langen through the middle. Back to Hartz. Hartz has Kale with him. Hartz fans on the shot. Puck poked through the middle to Langen. Langen to Duraney. Duraney to Penny. Penny to Hartz. Hartz in deep. Those three get a change. 1:30 left in the game. Adams out there with Day and Lightfield, Granville, and Duraney. Duraney with the puck. Back to Granville. Jack over to Ryder. Through the middle hits Dylan. Dylan enters, goes wide. Good to see Dylan playing still late in the game. A little healthy here now. Parker with the puck over to Granville. Top of the circle. Jack's shot is blocked up into the net. Jack with it. Sends a shot. Save. Up through the middle. Mason sets this up. Backhands it behind the net. Too far for Granville. Couple of nines collide for it. Parker pulls it out though. Parker thought about going to Liam. Pulls the puck into the corner. Takes the hit. Moves it to Dylan. Dylan through the middle. Hits Liam on his backhand. LA with it. Crisscross pass to Granville. Puck comes to Dylan. Dylan through the middle of Day. Day chips ahead for Parker. Parker enters the zone. Parker still with it. Avoids the hit. Turned over. Fink races back. Shot over the net. Rims all the way around. Dale knocks this down to Easton. Easton with it. Leaves it for Fink. Fink skates into it. Puck comes all the way around. And that will do it for the game. Hawks back in action later tonight, playing Sioux Falls.